Okay, so you want to have the best sampler of all time and you want everybody to watch it. Okay, well, here's 7 things you need. This is what 7 things every amazing greatest of all time sampler has. First and foremost, you're going to need to be one of the best trickers. Like, you can still make a good sampler without being one of the best trickers, but you're definitely going to, it's the best samplers are all made by the best trickers at the time. Evolve the video format. You're gonna have to come up with a unique way to video capture tricks. You don't want the same static shots in the same corner. You want some cool new transitions, some cool new effects, something that makes the tricks look cool in a new and novel way. All right, third, you need human emotion being conveyed. This is why Scott samplers are so good, but at a similar note, you can see how Ott samplers are so good because you can feel the human emotion. There's lots of people's faces, lots of laughing, and just emotion. You can see it. All right, and also you need paced. It has to be paced. It has to feel short. If you watch somebody's 8-minute sampler and it feels like it's like a 20-minute sampler, that sucks. If you watch somebody's 15-minute sampler and it felt like an 8-minute sampler, you nailed it. You just got to cut out all the fluff, get rid of the bullshit clips that are like, oh, well, I kind of landed that one, but no, just get the fuck out of here. Get rid of it. Just don't waste my fucking time. All right, you know them. This one is a little like a caveat because these are the only samplers of people that I watch that aren't the best. If I know them, I'll watch them. Like if my homie Ryan makes a sampler, I'm going to watch that, you know? So if you know that, and then that translates to posting like your personality more, like having your, like everybody knows what Scott sounds like, you know, like not very many people know what Shosei sounds like, you know, so it's not this, it's harder to relate to them in a way. So that's why Scott was such a massive people person, celebrity, center of the attention when he's in the room type deal. So knowing them, so like convey that human emotion to get people to actually know your personality. Once they know your personality, they'll give a fuck about your progression. Nobody cares if they just see like an offhanded triple. But if they see you struggling and struggling and struggling and struggling, and then you eventually get your triple, they will be so invested in that moment. All right, one of the last things is novelty. There has to be a reason why people are watching the sampler. It can't just be like, oh, check out this sampler with a bunch of really good jackknives in it. We've already seen a jackknife. Unless it's the best jackknife you've ever fucking seen that changes the game, nobody wants to see just a video of jackknives. So novelty implies there's something in the sampler that is new and has never before been done. So, for example, it'd be like, yo, you guys remember deer tricking when there was like a quint full at the very end of it? And that's why you have to watch deer tricking, for the novelty of just seeing the quint full. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if there's something new coming to it. And this novelty could also apply to the evolving the video format. If you come up with something clever enough, just creative enough that you don't need the rest of these, this will still pay off. And then the last but not least, you just got to have intention to the editing. It doesn't have to be edited in a specific way. Like, not every landing has to hit every beat, but it has to be intentional. It can't just be flopped on there. You have to, it has to show that you meant to convey some emotion by editing the music to the clips. And if you have all these things here, that's how you get Ott Source. That's how you get deer tricking. You know, that's how you get your fucking Lannis within. That's how you get all your greats, all the greatest samplers of all time. They all have all these things. So here you go. Here's the list. Take a look at it. Okay, cool. That's how you do it.